You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek. You're
Are we
great.
gonna have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
I think
great.
we should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev Nips. I'm
great.
Underboob.
Oh wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
It's pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's
that
a
part,
good
you
point.
know? You fucking dumb bitch. We know that. We're the ones who started it. You're great.
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 You're great. You know, I actually really like that because I feel like that's what Delilah's voice would sound like if she really
If
was.
she
the
really had a
podcast
voice, it would be pretty.
Recording in progress.
You're like, we know. God.
Get it, Delilah.
Welcome to the Hug Life podcast. I'm Mike Delightful Coletta.
And I am Monica Wondrous Nevi.
Ooh, look at us. Those are good ones.
Wondrous
Anyways.
is a nerd term for a magic item. Pushes up glasses higher.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So
Do you like to consider yourself a magic item? Is that what you tell your fiance? You're like, hey,
that's
I'm
what
a
I
magic item.
say my vagina is, yeah.
A bag of holding?
My magic item. I was thinking about it last night, or maybe a couple nights ago. I haven't smoked weed in a while, and I did smoke some weed. So then I think I got thinking about weird stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And like when your dick stops working, then it's just, you know.
Wait, does it
it's
stop
just
working?
nothing.
Is this something
Well,
new? When you get
when
older,
people have
you just stop,
erectile dysfunctions and whatnot.
like sexy wise stops working.
Yeah,
Because you
yeah.
made it sound
I wasn't
like
thinking of
it's just
peeing.
like, I can't pee no more. And you're like, wait,
Some
what?
people lose their ability to control it, so then you would like pee yourself.
I'm not
But
gonna lie to you. There's been times where I think I'm done peeing and I'm not. And it's very
we've
embarrassing.
talked about this. I got a real leaky pee hole. There's
Yeah,
always
because
just
I'm just like, I think I'm done. And I'm like, what's going on? And it just happened when I turned 30. I'm like, it just started.
yeah.
And I'm like, is this what life is now?
You just leak all over.
But now I just wait
Anyways.
longer. I just sit there like an idiot holding it, waiting for it to be done.
Yeah. Other than peeing, I guess when it stops working, then it's just this appendage, you know. But a
It's
vagina,
this
when it
flappy
stops
appendage.
working, it's still a pocket, you know. You
It
could
still
use
has a
it.
function.
Mhm.
You can hold stuff in there like your
Good warm
Blockbuster video
things.
card.
Yeah, you might lose stuff in there, but
You never know. It's like I always want to talk to doctors about all the stuff they find in people's butts because I find that funny.
yeah, people
know.
do put weird stuff in their butts.
Maybe they're just trying to hold stuff.
I hope that if you want to put stuff in your butt, you do it. You know, I support you, but do it safely.
Be careful with it.
Yes.
Do you have any shows you like to plug?
Oh God, I forgot about that part. I do.
I can plug mine real quick.
Yeah, do yours, but my calendar's right
On
here, so
March
that's good.
18th, that's this Friday,
Oh, yeah.
I am going to be at the Ha Palooza at the Washington Center in Olympia,
Yeah.
Washington, with Michael Winslow and other guests.
Hot
I'm like doing a little
bitches.
guest thing. I'm like doing a 10-minute set. It's really fun.
Nice.
I'm excited for this show.
No, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
This week, it's Thursday, the 17th, I'm in Rochester, Minnesota at Hidden World Vinyl. One night only.
Is it
Yep.
like a record store or
Uh-huh.
like vinyl flooring?
Honestly, I assumed it was records, but
What
I
if
hope
it's
a
vinyl
tile
flooring?
floor. Yeah.
What's the name of that landscaping business that Trump had his thing at? This could be like that.
Four
situation.
Seasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're in Rochester, come find out if it's records or flooring. Friday and Saturday, the 18th and 19th, I'm at the Comedy Corner Underground in Minneapolis, headlining there. Gonna be great. I've been booked there to headline 4 times, and it's gotten, ruined every time. So I'm excited to actually be there, and we should pack it out. The 24th, I'm in Belfair, Washington at Casey's Bar. The 25th, I'm at the Everett Historic Theater with Zoltan Cassis. The 26th is our next comedy at Carco, which is in Renton, Washington, where I'm from. It's my theater show that I produce, and Jenny Zagrino is headlining, former guest of the podcast.
I love Jenny Zagrino.
So great. It's a really good show. Me, Lisa Wallen, Chris Mejia, and Jenny Zagrino. So
Wow.
great.
It's like a oops all bangers show. is what they
Yeah,
call
so
that.
get tickets for that now. It's going to be great. And then Wednesday, March 30th, I'm headlining Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club.
Ooh.
So got lots of stuff coming up, and You should go and get tickets. I changed my link tree to have dates on it now instead of just like, here's my website and here's follow this. It's like just ticket links. So you could go to my link tree, which is on my TikTok and stuff, and just find them there or on my website. Anyways, monicanevy.com.
Nice.
That's it.
Nicely done. Okay. So things you can do to support this podcast. You can tell your friends about us. That would be very helpful. We would really appreciate that. You could also go to monicanevy.com, colettacomedy.com, or huglifepodcast.com and click on the Amazon banner, shop as you normally would. That would be fantastic. Other things you can do is we have a Patreon. It's $1 a month. Patreon.com/huglifepodcast gets you a new episode every month, and you have access to the backlist of all the episodes we've ever done, which is a lot now.
A lot of boner episodes.
A lot of boner episodes. Is that what you say? Is that what I should say to people when I'm like have an unwanted erection? Like, I'm having a boner episode. And I like run out of the room.
They're like, not again.
Not again. He's having a boner episode. Other things you can do
an episode
is you could support our dear friend Danny Dodge.
Yeah.
You go to studiododge.com or at Studio Dodge on Instagram and purchase her art. I think that is everything.
Is this not a good position for podcasting? I'm laying down in bed.
Just laying down. You look like one of those like old timey singers that lays on a piano.
Yeah, lays on the piano.
You're
Okay,
like, I just
here's
have a little
the
ditty
deal.
for you. Here we go.
I kept moving and I'm kind of afraid people can hear it, but because my knees, I just can't sit in one position for very long. Anything, or my back, it doesn't matter. So I'm hoping this will last for at least 3 minutes.
I love the idea that it looks like a sexy pose, but you're like, my knees.
I'm in pain. I need
my
to lay
knees hurt.
Yes.
Nice. Well, do you have
Yeah.
any lexical embraces?
Oh, I was gonna pick sandwiches, but
I would not be opposed to that.
I know, but I've done it too many times. I was thinking though, a toaster oven. I've done like a toaster oven. I don't think it gets enough credit. I love a good toaster oven. And we got an air fryer. Did I tell you about this?
No.
We got an air fryer and I've been using it. Literally the first day I opened it, I just put a bunch of stuff in there to see what it did.
That's what's fun about an air fryer.
I did so many things. I did some peppers. I did pickles just by themselves. It was great. We've done chicken wings in there quite a bit and it's awesome.
Chicken wings are good.
We've done pot stickers. Do you just put them in there frozen and then go? We
You
put a
know
little
who
water
did
in
that?
them to keep it moist, but it's
Tyler Smith showed me that, and I was like, "Oh, that's a great way to do those pot stickers from Costco." Yeah,
very easy. However, we had the Safeway brand ones, and they did really well. And then we got the Ling Ling, which is like the normal one from
brand,
Costco, and for some reason they were drier. I don't know, so I
Really?
might have to perfect it a little bit. But yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways, the air fryer or the toaster oven. I think basically anything that's not a microwave, because it actually crisps it, toasts it back up again, but you don't have to put it in the oven.
That sounds
So
really
my
good.
lexical embraces to the air fryer and the toaster oven.
Old Monica Appliance Nevy here, talking about how much she loves appliances.
I like a crispness, and the microwave can somehow keep things still soggy. I don't know.
It's true. Microwaves make things soggy. Okay.
Yeah.
My lexical embrace, having a good old fashioned game night.
Okay, like a board game situation.
Yeah, we played Magic the Gathering, but still, it was still a game night. Okay. And it was fun because there wasn't a lot of us. You know, when you have like a party and there's too many people, this was like 3 people. It was perfect.
That's hilarious.
We just played and we ate pizza and it was delightful.
Every time we have people over or do anything, it divulges into playing trivia of some sort, and I force everyone kindly, but some people are not a fan. You don't have to play. We have a food and drink trivia. We have a 90s trivia. We have 80s and 90s trivia. And then my parents have like an older Trivial Pursuit, which is fun.
Do you host bar trivia yet? I feel like you should just host bar trivia.
I should. I do not.
There's gotta be bars in Tacoma that would be down.
They have a couple close. That there's a Forelli's by our house that does it, and we played once on accident. We didn't know it was just a Thursday here to have some pizza, and then we played, and I was like, ooh, might have to do this all the time.
Yeah, no, it's really fun. I miss that about LA.
Yeah, it's such a fun normal thing to do.
Yeah, it really felt like a normal person thing. It was like this is our Wednesday routine.
That's
kinda
like what I
dealio.
looked forward to the most in LA.
Not wrong.
Gives you any insight into what it's like to live there. But not that, yeah, honestly.
And I mean, I keep talking about how I am so excited that I don't live there now during COVID.
Oh yeah.
Because I had a struggle in LA then. I could only imagine if I was stuck in that apartment all day for like 6 months.
Fuck.
Right? Like, oh
I
my
didn't
God.
even think about that part for some reason, that like I had considered if I was living with my parents during that time and what that would be like. I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't be that bad, but I didn't really think about our actual living situation.
You would have to be
until you
stuck in that
said
apartment. Mm-hmm.
with you and one
I'm
of our
gross.
roommates.
One of our many variety of roommates we've had.
Yeah, who
we
would
had
be
a
the best?
lot of roommates, which was kind of fun when you think about it.
Yeah,
We had a lot of roommates in and out there.
we did. I'm trying to think of who would be the best and who would be the worst to be trapped with, but
I don't know. I mean, did you have Lizzie or Elizabeth?
mm-mm.
No, that was the
No,
one I had
right?
when you left.
Yeah. Well, that's when Glenn left, and then
Yeah.
Tyler was in my room.
Yeah, she was pretty great.
Yeah, I like Dow.
She was very
He
normal.
good.
Dow was awesome.
Yeah,
Dow
he was a
was
good
awesome.
roommate for sure.
And we're not just
And-
saying that because he worked for Call of Duty and was never there, but he really was a good roommate.
And then
So
I
nice
think,
too.
although I did love Glenn, I feel like he would be the most difficult during that time because he often loudly had sex
And would
with
punch
people.
doors and holes in the wall.
Oh, I forgot
which he
about
did.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that was rough. That was a rough go. But we liked Glenn.
Yeah,
He was the coolest.
he was the coolest.
Like he would hang out with
Yeah.
us and stuff. He was
Yeah.
nice.
Yes, and he smoked weed too, so we'd just hang
He
out
did
and be
have
high.
loud sex.
You
know?
were on the other side. I was right next to his room.
Oh man, I could still hear it. You were yeah. It was
Yeah.
Impressive. It was impressive.
Yes, how fun would COVID be? Us locked in our rooms, texting each other about how loud Glenn's having sex and that he shouldn't have people over right now.
And we do that for 6 months.
For 6 months. Oh god. Anyways, so
It's like the world's horniest jail.
this is our gratitude segment where we're grateful that we are in the situations that we're in.
Yeah. Okay, Monica.
Okay,
Are
Mike.
you ready for the next segment? You got to intro it in. You know how to do it.
Yes. Hey guys, good news.
Hi, welcome to the good news segment. It's me, Mike Coletta. Woo woo. Added the woo woo to the end. What do you think?
It's pretty good.
Bismack Biombo to donate full NBA salary from this season to build hospital in Democratic Republic of Congo and honor late father. I think that's what DRC is, right? Yes, it is. Democratic Republic of the Congo. I nailed it.
It is that. I know that it's that.
So Biombo plays for the Phoenix Suns, if you didn't know, and he is 29 years old, and he's doing just what the story says. It's his entire contract, so it's 1.3 million dollars
Jesus.
is what he's donating, just that whole year's worth of salary
That's
to build a
awesome.
hospital. That's so cool. You hear about rich
Yeah.
people giving back, and they never do it, but he's actually doing it.
Yeah. I enjoy. It's usually rich people who didn't come from money, so they still understand
Yeah, like, oh yeah, you
what
can
it's
do
like
that.
to be poor. If you're always rich, then you're just a
You
dickhead.
can make a difference.
Yeah.
It's so nice. He's doing it in honor of his dad. What a nice story.
It is a good story. Good job.
Thank you. That
Um,
was it. I definitely spent a lot
oh.
of time and hard effort finding this story.
Hey guys, that was good news. We have a positive spin topic today.
We do. It is going to El Doctor, the doctor.
The doctor. Let me translate that for
Let me
you.
translate that real quick for you. The doctor.
The doctor a lot.
I've been going. Let's say a lot, because I've been
Okay.
going a lot, because I
having to
had
go to the doctor a lot.
I had the whole rabies thing. That was like 4 appointments, and then on top of that,
we,
I was
we
like, well,
almost Mike could have died.
that's right. I could have died via bat, which would be a funny way to go. How much I love Batman. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, and he would.
It's a little Alanis Morissette ironic, I like it. Okay. So I went there a lot for the rabies shot.
Mhm.
And then I also was like, well, I'm here. I might as well get a primary care provider and do all my appointments. And I've been doing that.
That's
And
good.
I've just been, yeah, it's like, I think the last 2 weeks I've gone like 6 times.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot.
Like, yeah. So actually, I guess over the last 3 weeks, it's been 6 times. So
I have to
still a lot.
go to the doctor a decent amount because of my neck and stuff. Different types of doctors, but the OMT that I see, which is an osteomanipulative technician, where they kind of move your bones around, but not a chiropractor. It's hard to explain. Is in a hospital, so I have to go like to the hospital to do it.
Oh,
And then I was telling, I might have mentioned this already, but 2 days after my birthday, I sprained my shoulder playing dodgeball.
okay. That's a really cool way to sprain your shoulder, though.
Is it?
An
Just
old time-
throwing.
An old timey kid sport.
Yeah, and it was bad too. But then I woke up the next morning, it was like still really bad. So I had to go to the urgent care and get
Oh,
an
yeah.
X-ray and stuff.
What did they say?
He said it was sprained.
So what do you do with sprain? You just like relax. You don't use it that much. You kind of
I
it.
I got muscle relaxers for the nighttime, and then a like heavy duty ibuprofen kind of. I think it was something else. I can't forget what it's
that
called.
stuff for my wisdom teeth, the heavy duty ibuprofen.
Oh yeah.
That shit fucking hits. It hits hard.
It helped a lot, which was great.
It works so well because especially if you never take painkillers, it like hits you. Like I don't really take those, and I remember taking it, and I didn't need the. They gave me oxycodone
or something. Oh shit!
And I never even used it. I just used the ibuprofen.
I don't feel good when I'm.
I don't either. I took one of them. It made me on edge, and I didn't like it. And then I never took one again.
I get dizzy and stuff. So
I have a late lexical embrace. You ready?
Sure.
Katie got me an engagement ring.
A blue one.
It's a blue one. It's the same kind as hers, like the silicone kind. Because she's like, I want to practice wearing one, and I never wear jewelry, so I feel like I have to practice too. So she got me this one. She gave it to me while we were eating pizza, which is the most romantic thing.
That's cute. She didn't tell you before she got it?
No, she asked me, but I thought it was on back order, and she got it. She's like, "Yeah, it was on back order, and it came like 2 days later." I'm like, "Oh shit! Well, that's awesome." Good. So yeah.
Well, lexical embrace to your engagement ring. Cute. Anyways, going to the doctor. Well, I do say that going to the doctor has helped my anxiety and paranoia about how I'm feeling.
That is 100% why I went, and I'm now seeing a gastroenterologist and getting this shit done, because I have the worst digestive system known to man, and I always have my whole life. Like I've been living with it. I got diagnosed with IBS when I was 16, and I just like, well, this is just my life. And then over the last like year, it's kind of gotten noticeably worse. So I am going to the doctor for peace of mind. That's why I'm doing it. Okay. And I think that's a good reason to go. Booty. Clean out my booty hole.
Yeah.
Not just the whole thing, the whole digestive tract.
Get it all in there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Vacuum. That's what they do. Just like
it was more of a pressure washer. I was thinking,
they're pressure washing.
Yep.
Well, I did get a bidet also. So
hey, just do it yourself. You don't need to go to the
doctor. I am. It's pretty great having it. I wish I had a bidet my whole life, because you know what you stop having when you have a bidet? An itchy beehole. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Have you ever used a bidet?
Keep it cleaned up. Yeah. Once in a hotel that had it, but
a hotel that had it?
Mm-hmm.
That's fancy as fuck. In España.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like only over maybe the last like 5 or 10 years have people really started to take their butthole cleanliness into consideration, with the wet wipes and the bidets.
Well, now if I poop and I don't have a bidet, I feel like a gross heathen. So yeah. I feel like the most disgusting man.
It is a weird, like, I don't know why we consider that clean wiping, because you're just like smearing it around. It's it's not good. Anyways, it's pretty gross.
It's like you're always taking a shower now when you have a bidet.
That's true. Just a little booty shower.
A little booty shower. Boot shower.
Boot shower. Okay. Anyway.
You want to be a boot shower hero. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So going to the doctor helps with your anxiety and paranoia about what's going on.
Paranoia. You get answers about what's going on. Also, I think
make friends with the front desk ladies.
That's what I was about to say. The front
Really?
desk ladies so we got our rabies shots, the follow-up shots in a cancer infusion center, and they were the nicest people I have ever met in my
There's
entire
something
life.
about medical care workers, which I know that they have to have like a bedside manner, but they're just cool.
Every
know.
time we'd come in, they'd be like, "Oh, I missed you," and I'm like, "What?
I was
Stop
getting
it!"
an ultrasound once. I was not pregnant. Everyone always asked me that. I wasn't pregnant. I had issues with that area. And the technician was like the coolest lady ever, which that's not a fun scenario. She puts like metal stuff and electronics inside your body.
Your hoo-ha.
And I don't even know, at the time we were talking about like the election and stuff. It was so random. But then she was like, "Oh, and I was like, "What?" And she's like, "You have cute little ovaries." I was like, "Thank you, I think." And then I was like, "Is that bad?" And she was like, "No, they're just cute." I was like, "Thanks."
That's such a nice thing to say.
I know, it was weird though.
Now, if a doctor, like a male doctor, was like checking out my junk, was like, "Oh,
yeah,
you
like,
have cute little testes," I'd be like, "Wait, what?"
Is that bad?
And then I'd be like, "Thank you."
Thank you. Oh God.
It's funny. No, they are so nice though. The front desk people at this infusion center where we were getting our rabies shots were always happy to see us because we'd see them every week. And then you realize they told us, they're like, "Well, we see people every day or every week for like 6 months at a time, and we can get to know these people and we like hanging out with them."
That's true. Yeah.
And then they're like, "And we're really sad when they leave, when they're like done." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's nice."
Yeah. Well, see, okay, so you made some friends.
Made some friends going.
With cool healthcare people.
Also, I forget one thing about the doctor too that I really like that you forget is how they've like, you kind of forget they've seen it all,
Mhm.
because I was at this GI appointment and I was really hesitant to talk about what's going on with my digestive system.
Right.
And they
That's
just go right into it. They're just like,
literally
"Let's
their
just
job.
go." Yeah. And it's like, "Oh, okay. Yeah." So it kind of puts you at ease that way too.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think going to the doctor, what I'm trying to say is if you're avoiding going to the doctor
Mm.
because it makes you feel weird, like I was for so long, just start going. It's not a
Just
big
start
deal.
going. Doctors are cool.
Also, once you navigate that medical insurance stuff and you're able to go, that's the most daunting part.
Yeah. I
is
say
navigating
take
the
advantage of
stupid
as
American insurance system.
much of the stuff that they actually covered. Fucking take advantage of it.
I am. That's what I'm doing now.
Yes.
I got a primary care provider. I'm getting all these appointments done. I think I might get a sleep study next. And so I fix my
get that sleep apnea going.
sleep apnea thing fixed or whatever, maybe. What if I get a CPAP machine?
I think that would make sense for
Like,
you. I don't know. I've slept in the same room with Mary Lou on her CPAP machine.
What does it sound like?
It sounds more like in a hospital, and they have those like pump. It sounds like a breathing machine in a hospital,
Oh yeah,
like kind of pumps like like that.
it sounds like it might be
It's a lot of
soothing.
sound effects this episode.
It is. We're a really fully based episode this time.
Yeah, it is a bit of a white noise. It's not too loud. My brother has one too.
I know I need to get one. Then maybe, I wouldn't be annoying at like sleepovers. Yeah, I'm 30 and I still have sleepovers.
It's probably, it would be better than how loud you snort now.
It's so bad. It sounds like I'm choking to death.
It does. And sometimes he does wake himself up and go,
Katie
Mashma
told
does
me
that
that
too.
too.
Yeah. Well, you stop breathing, which is what sleep apnea is. You like stop breathing in your sleep. And so then your body tries to wake you up. And so that's the sound it makes, though. It'd be like,
That's a really good noise. It's really good.
My brother's always done that. And
I think
thought
we
it was
have
weird,
a
but
future as voice actors.
he's
That's what we're
just
learning.
dying. Yeah.
I'm really good at imitating my brother dying.
That's why he was always so disoriented when you'd wake him up. He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, you've been asleep for 3 minutes. It's not that big a deal." He's narcoleptic though.
Oh, mosh potatoes.
Yeah, mashed potatoes and Kelly. Anyway.
I love it.
Okay. Well, what else anything else about the doctor?
I think we really nailed the doctor. No, we didn't nail the doctor. Sorry, we didn't fuck our doctors. We nailed the idea of going to the doctor's office.
In case anyone was confused, we did not fuck our doctors.
We did not have sex with our doctors. Okay.
God.
Stop it.
Stop saying that.
Stop putting gross things in our heads, listeners. Yeah, I think the whole thing though is the stigma of going to because I for the longest time had a stigma of not wanting to go.
People are pretty scared to go sometimes.
And a hospital is weird. It doesn't feel
Hospitals
good.
are weird. In fact, my uncle won't go into hospitals. It freaks him out.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if other people are in there, he has to go see.
Yeah, I was in the hospital once, and he was came to the hospital but couldn't go inside, which is fine. Weird. I wasn't gonna die, but still. My grandparents came in, but he could not. Was
this when the lady told you have cute ovaries?
No, that wasn't an emergency situation.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, I think we really crushed doctor thing. We did a good job.
Great. Sorry. Super interesting. Okay.
Monica is yawning because she's laying in her sexy podcasting position.
Yeah, she had a little midriff here in a
second. I hate when I do that in my sleep. When I have a little belly showing, even though no one's there, I always put my shirt down.
I know. I don't like my stomach not necessarily showing, but I don't like wind on my midriff.
Air on the midriff.
Any sort of air. Yeah.
It's either all or none at all,
Yeah. No, I agree. So you'd be completely nude or in a cocoon.
That's right. And what's funny is this is the high school style now, is midriff shirts.
Is it coming back?
They're back. It's
every the crop top.
Every
situation.
High school girl is wearing a crop top, even in negative degree weather. And I'm just can you put a sweatshirt on? Because I don't want you to get hypothermia.
Yeah. How do you not get bothered by being cold?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of them do wear sweatshirts over, which is good because it's just one, as a male teaching figure, I'm not going to comment on what you're wearing at all. You wear whatever you want. If it's inappropriate, I'm going to have another teacher do it. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm I just don't want you to get hypothermia and die out in the outside when you go to portable classrooms. Sound like such an old man. You don't get hypothermia.
Put some clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Monica, are you going to finish that sandwich when you're done here?
Yes, I am. And I've been thinking about it. So.
Yeah, well, we got to go then. What is we for the charity this week? We wanted to do volunteering.
Volunteering, yes.
That's this is my charity. I'm doing it.
Yes.
No, Monica, you don't do it.
Sorry.
I'm doing it.
I chose it, but I think honestly, I was having trouble because everything's just very political at the moment, which is fine and you should pay attention to it. But maybe it would help you feel better to actually go and do something instead of just sitting here and reading and talking about different things. Get out there and volunteer.
Yeah. Also, I know if you're concerned about Ukraine, a lot of people are, there are people volunteering to put together care packages to send and stuff like that. And that's happening all over the country. So there's a good chance you could find a place and volunteer and actually put something together with people and talk to people about it like humans instead of on the internet where things are awful.
To your faces.
Yeah.
Talk to people's faces.
Talk to your faces. I think we nailed it. Monica, is there anything you want to say to the listener before we go?
I love you so much.